Hello Yu-Gi-Oh players, I'm the RJB0 and welcome to a segment that I haven't done in quite a while. It's Rise of the Forgotten. Now the reason why I haven't done this segment in so long is because I created it to open the gateways for creativity in a format that more normally punishes people who try to play in the business casual, namely last format. This format, however, has been great for that. We've been seeing tons of variety. However, there is one force in this format that does weed out a lot of decks. It's Mermails and Atlanteans. Now, I'm not saying they're a bad deck, and they're not nearly as bad for the game as Insectors were. However, they do weed out a significant category of good decks. Those are decks that aren't lots faster than them, but also cannot run either macro or soul drain. I'm talking things like Chaos Dragons and Dark Worlds are the two major examples that are on the decline, but there are quite a lot of other really good decks that cannot survive while macro and skilled or soul drain are on the board, and they can't hit a lot of power and a lot of speed better than Mermails and Atlanteans. That was probably a much better way I could have said that. Anyway, so today I am going to show you and talk to you about a card that hasn't been used in a long time and has been a joke for a long time, that can actually hit hard on about half of the strategies that Mermails and Atlanteans use. That card is Mirror of Oaths. This card has been joked about for a long time as that old anti-Glad Beast card that nobody uses anymore. However, what people don't notice is the fact that about half of the strategies that Mermails and Atlanteans use rely on summoning monsters from the deck. Well, for instance, you have your Abyss Sphere and Abyss Lind plays, and both of which summon cards from the deck. Usually you do summon Abyss Lind with Abyss Sphere, so this card is useless against that part of the combo. However, Abyss Lind then summons another monster from the deck. If they summon Abyss Megalo, you flip this, you draw a card, you destroy a card. It works very, very well against that. The other thing it does spectacularly well against is the Diva play. They summon Diva, they're going to go for infantry. So they go for that infantry, you flip your Mirror of Oaths, you kill the infantry, and now they are left with a Diva that they can't really do anything with. They'd have to go for a Megalo play or something like that in order to recover from this, and this thing repays its own cost. So in any deck that can use traps, Chaos Dragons are kind of the exception. They can't use this very well because they don't do the trap thing a whole lot. But decks like Dark World can use this card against Atlanteans very effectively. My Worm deck, I've been citing this for a lot. I'm sure there are other examples that I'm not thinking of right now. I think Junk Doppel is another good one that can use this card very effectively. It doesn't help against anything. Of course, if they summon what's-his-face? Abyss Spike, this isn't going to help you much. If they summon Megalo, this isn't going to help you much. But two of their main strategies that they use the most often are killed by this card. So try it out in your side deck if you want to run a kind of business casual deck that has issues against Mermails and Atlanteans, can't run that macro, can't run that skill drain, and see how it works. And until my next video, remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and this is the RJB0 signing out.